These are the easiest little DIY pumpkins you can make with Dollar Tree supplies and this Rust-Oleum trio of hot pink paint colors. So get your foam pumpkins ready and let's get crafting. All right, so at the time of filming this video, the Barbie movie was just coming out, and I'm curious to know if you have seen it. Okay, so I am starting with this candy pink Rust-Oleum spray paint, and I'm just giving the entire pumpkin a good solid coat of this lightest color of the pink. And then once that was done and dry, I flipped it over again and added a coat of the darkest color, which is the magenta pink in the Rust-Oleum. Now I used this little cardboard box as a great little backdrop for the spray paint so that I didn't get overspray just pretty much every single where in my yard. But it also was a great little way to handle it and spin it around so that I could get all the sides. And I'm just making sure to just do the bottom part of the pumpkin. Then I'm taking the middle color, which is the berry pink, and I'm using it to just give kind of an ombre effect. So as you can see, I'm adding it just right here to the middle of the pumpkin. And these three colors combined are going to give us that beautiful Barbie pink color we're going for in this pumpkin decor. So back to the Barbie movie. I have not seen it yet, and not sure exactly if I will, but I might because I do love everything hot pink. But if you've seen it, let me know in the comments below. Now I'm going to add this little bit of Diamond Dust. I will link it in the description below in case you have not seen it, but these are little glass crystals. So right before I did this, I let the pumpkin dry and I added a little bit of spray adhesive, just a light coat right to the top section, and then sprinkled these sparkle bits on for the magical reveal. Look at how pretty these sparkling pieces of dust, diamond dust look on the pumpkin. I just stuck a little tree stick from the yard in the middle of the pumpkin, and I think it's adorable. Let me know what you think. So for the second Barbie-inspired pumpkin, I'm going to use this little Barbie logoed beanie. I found it when I was out thrifting at the Goodwill not too long ago, and I'm going to use this velvet Dollar Tree Plus pumpkin. So don't panic, I am going to use all of these parts, but go ahead and remove your pumpkin stem so that we can use it later. It was a little bit difficult, so I ended up getting some wire cutters to get it off of there for me. And then at first I thought I was just going to cover the pumpkin with the beanie, but I ultimately decided to remove the tag here and pretty much the entire velvet, piece. So I just took some scissors here, punched in the hole, worked it till I got all of the velvet off. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I would super appreciate it, as well as hit that notification bell so that you can always get notified when I put out these little DIY videos for you. Okay, so I am just working to get this velvet piece off, and it revealed this awesome, beautiful foam pumpkin. I'm so glad I got to see what was on the inside. So I'm going to cover it with that Barbie hot pink beanie, and I ended up taking off the little tassel. It's really cute and I love the braided look, but it just was not going to work for this pumpkin decor. So after I tried and tried to get it to work because I really liked it, I ended up snipping it off. Now you want to make sure if you do snag yourself one of these beanies that you keep it where you can see the word Barbie, because that logo is kind of what makes the whole thing really cute. Now, don't worry if you don't have access to this exact beanie. I'm just showing you real quick how I tuck it into the center hole that we made with the scissors. You can always create your own logo with using your Cricut Maker. Just kind of Google the Barbie logo and put it right there on your beanie. And I think you'll get the exact same look. So I'm going back here to this Dollar Tree embroidery floss, and we're going to use this hot pink color there in the little assorted pack. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to kind of wrap around the entire pumpkin, covering all of the sections so that it looks more like a pumpkin instead of just a hot pink beanie covered ball. So as you see, I'm just going to get it started here. I'm going to flip it over on its back, and use this. It's like a string. You can always use, you can use twine, you can use ribbon, you can use yarn. But like I said, this embroidery floss worked really well. I'm going to tie it in a knot here in the center as best I can. And then, because you kind of have to hold it down to keep it tight. It's kind of hard to keep it tight at the same time. And I really needed an extra hand, you guys. If one of you could come over and help me with this, it really would be awesome. So I'm going to tie this in a little knot, and then I'm going to go ahead and repeat the process, wrapping it around all of the segments of the pumpkin. And this is just going to give it a more finished and polished look. There's no exact rhyme or reason. I kind of tried to go straight across. I sped this up for you because it's kind of like watching paint dry, but basically I got all of the parts covered, and then I went back and tied another knot in the top so that it was nice and tight and secure. So once you have your little beanie pumpkin covered with your embroidery floss, you're going to grab that reserved stem, and I decided to paint it a little bit of silver. So just take some silver chalk paint or silver acrylic paint, whatever you have on hand, it does not matter, and give that stem a little hit with that, because I'm loving the way the silver pops, because this beanie had a little bit of like silver threading in it that gave it kind of a glittery look, which is what I totally love, and I think makes this pumpkin really, really glam. Are you into having fun, non-traditional pumpkin colors for your fall decor? Let me know in the comments below. So once that was dry, I just grabbed some hot glue and put a generous amount there on the bottom. I'm holding it with kind of a little baby wipe, because it was still a little bit tacky to the touch, and I kind of like the way that it looked when I wiped back a little bit of that silver paint, just to reveal more of the brown and give it more of a rustic look. But like I said, I really got this glue on here really generously, and then I just placed it right on top of where we crisscrossed our embroidery floss to kind of cover up the messiness. So we want to hide the crazy on this pumpkin here. So what do you think? I think this little Barbie pumpkin is so adorable. It looks so cute. You can set it out on its own. I added this little garland. I will link that below so that you guys can shop for that white pumpkin garland. But I love the little Barbie logo here. Don't forget to use your Cricut if you don't have it. One of these beanies, and then the sparkly spray painted pumpkin is such a statement piece as well. I love both of these pumpkins. If you love DIY videos like these, my friend, be sure to follow and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.